So you've got a bunch of land out here. I saw your maps. We're going to be, pulling in where you would normally take a truck and then have to walk a half mile, a mile and a half to get to your site without making noise. We're going to ride these virtually all the way into where we want to hunt, correct?
Well, think about this. So we're going to ride them into where you want to hunt, right? Some of your farms might be 600 acres. One of them might be 100. We're going to be going to different farms. We're going to be running and gunning, right? We're going to run and gunning on QuietKats. What are we going to do? We're going to cover a lot of ground.
I got to ride this thing, man. Pardon me. Hey, I cannot wait. Thanks for the invite. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be...
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be fun.
Just push the... Oh, son.
There you go.
Later. America needs this. Hey folks, I am super stoked because I'm in Illinois for the turkey season opener, and with me being cooped up with the Corona bull crap for the last year, man, I can't tell you how much I want to get out and shoot a turkey. You'll probably notice this bicycle behind me, but I've guaranteed you on my channel, you are never gonna see exercising for the sake of exercising. That I can promise you. But this bike has a purpose, and I'm here with the CEO of QuietKat Bikes. This is Justin Roach. Justin's gonna walk us through these QuietKat e-bikes. The company is based out of Colorado. He's a true hunter, but Justin, let me turn it over. But first, let me ask you a couple of key questions.
Yeah.
Why in the hell does anybody need an e-bike when you could have a bicycle or a motorcycle?
The thing about it is that it's legal, just like a bicycle is, right?
That's
so
a
it's
biggie.
legal,
Yep.
On bike paths, on BLM land, national parks, state parks, all kinds of places. Just the legislation of e-bikes being legalized anywhere where a mountain bike is can go. That's where things are headed, and people are recognizing it, and people are recognizing, especially hunters, are recognizing the benefits of an e-bike, a powerful e-bike that that's built for the off-road, the rugged outdoors, and can get you to where you want to go, quietly, quickly, efficiently.
So I've noticed, I've got a golf cart. You can't get that many places on a golf cart, but they're quiet. You can actually kind of come around a corner and see game. Is this thing as quiet as the name would
Well, think of a golf cart. What is that thing? Maybe 1,200 pounds, right?
Yep.
This is 70 pounds.
Okay.
You can lift this thing up in the back of your truck. You can put it on any bike rack. You can put it anywhere. Think about on a trail. You go over a stick or a log in a 1,200 pound machine or a 70 pound machine, which one's going to be louder, right?
Naturally, I really like the looks of this thing, and and I want it to work, but of course I have a few concerns. Number one, it's battery powered. How long does this baby last? What can you expect out of it in terms of miles or minutes? And then I want to talk about a few other things, but first thing, let's tell me about the battery.
Yeah, I would say that's probably one of our most asked questions is, how long does it last? So based on ratings, because e-bikes has a rating schedule, this thing is going to take you 40 to 60 miles.
Wow.
Now, that said, because I say that with that said, if you put it out into the environment that we're about to go hunting over the next couple of days, you've got deep mud, you've got, farm fields, roads, woods, just overlanding terrain. It's just a different variable. And it's, kind of like an electric car, right? It might have a rating of 400 miles, but true might be more like 200 or 250. So based on that, based on the ups and downs and all the terrain, you're looking at 20, 25, maybe upper 20s for miles. So that's still plenty of.
That's more than I ever go turkey hunting on. That'll do just fine. But then how long does it take to charge?
80% of your charge will happen the first 2 hours.
Okay.
And then it will trickle charge the last 20%.
Okay, so you can buy an
full
extra
charge
battery if you were worried about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people buy an extra battery. They'll put the extra battery in the backpack and off they go, and then you're doubling up,
okay.
Right?
So you mentioned mud. Obviously these fat tires are made for mud, but what happens if I say accidentally and, oh shit, swerve into a lake?
Into a lake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens?
This whole system actually has heat, so it will dry itself out. If you do submerge it, it will dry itself out and it will work again. You can go through, rivers. You can go through rivers right up to here. You just don't want to take it into a lake, dunk it into a lake, let it sit there for a half hour, and then bring it back out.
Like any electronics.
Yeah.
I mean, people pretty much know your
right.
cell phone
But it's
can...
very water resistant.
Okay.
Like,
I think that's
I
all
wouldn't say
people-
waterproof, but very water resistant.
Real quickly, or as quickly as you can, tell me how it works as far as the engine and how you control it.
Certainly. Yeah, maybe we'll even turn it on here because we got a kickstand. I can kind of show how
Okay,
it works,
all right.
right? So if we just turn it on here, there's a power fob here, right? So we're gonna turn it on, all right? Let's just put it up to a power level 3, kind of right in the middle.
It goes 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
and I think it's at 5.
Yeah, it goes up to 5, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move it over. I'm just gonna use so the back tire's off here.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the throttle.
So that's got a throttle
Right.
like a motorcycle.
Yep, just like a motorcycle. Now, I'll stop that right now. Now, just be careful, don't put your fingers in there, but just take your pedal. I'm not doing anything with the throttle. Just
Okay.
take your pedal and start to, okay, you see that? So that's called pedal assist.
Okay.
So that's how the engine initiates. You can either initiate it with the throttle, or you can just pedal, and it will initiate the engine and move forward.
Okay.
Oftentimes, what you'll find in the next couple of days is that you're going to do both.
You can pedal to start the engine, or you can throttle. I'm more of a throttle type of
You're
guy.
a throttle guy. Yeah, yeah.
You're doing it. You go up a big, huge hill, like something that you could almost like go tip over on. You don't want to put it in the easiest gear. Put it in power 5, throttle and pedal, and you will go up anything that you dare go up.
That's what I wanted to hear, because I love riding bicycles downhill. I hate riding them uphill. So it will motor you uphill.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Now, when you go
definitely-
really on something really steep, you just want to you want to pedal and throttle.
Okay.
And the engine it will supply the energy that you're giving back to it in a multitude of 4x.
And I see this is a cell phone base, so I can put my map, like my hunt stand or whatever.
That's exactly.
map I want on there.
Yep.
We ditched the bikes in a brush pile about 20 yards over there. Got in the blind, got set up. Saw our bird on the roost about 350 yards over there. Careful not to overcall. That's the fatal flaw of a lot of turkey hunters, in my opinion. But thought that he pitched down and went across the creek and out of our lives for good. But we were mistaken. When the sun came up, we saw his little turkey head pop up. And he picked his way over here very slowly. And I just gave a few calls, but about 35 yards, and we nailed him. And I'm feeling better about the state of America right now with that bird down, laying there at 35 yards. What do you think, Ryan?
America. America. That's
I mean,
good.
Did you need this as much as I did?
I didn't even pull the trigger, but I feel a sense of vindication after this year. Yeah, I was thinking a year ago, we were starting this mess. And I remember last year, turkey hunting was, I mean, a lot of people didn't really get together. We didn't do, any hunts with friends. It was kind of hunt around home. And so to get, a few people together and go to a destination and get to do it on bikes and, just, it's fun. I mean, it's just, this is what it's about. And to have it come together like that, I mean, if you were going to write a textbook on how a turkey morning should go, a little suspense because we think they went the wrong way, and then he pops his head out, but man, he just worked his way over here. It's beautiful watching him in the sun.
Do you think that it was the Jake decoy or the expert calling that really got him over here?
I mean, those Avian X decoys are pretty deadly, but it's, to be honest, ours is tipped about on a 45, so I have to give the credit to the calling.
I'll tell you what, we're not going to have to carry this one far. No. We're going to strap it on the old hardtail and then motor back.
Yeah, you're not even going to pedal, are you?
No. Well, that was awesome, man. Appreciate the invite out here to Illinois. And so, guess I'll just ride the old cat home.
Ride her home
back
and go
to Oklahoma.
Yeah, just straight back.
Anyway, let's go take a look at this beauty. What do you say?
Put some hands on him.
Look at the sheer size of him.
Beauty.
You can see that old white head for 300 yards.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some good spurs on him.
He's an awesome bird.
Killed him. Yeah, boy. Yeah, it's a big bird.
These lithium batteries are the exact same batteries that are in the Tesla. Okay, it's the Panasonic 8160 cells. That's all we use. As you drive off, the kickstand kicks up. It's our single wheel trailer, so it tracks exactly with the bike. One of the things about QuietKat, and that's a differentiator, is you have to make sure you're using the best components. High quality product is the way to go, because we're not on bike paths, right? So we're, off in the terrain, we're in the tall grass, we're in the mud, we're in the water, all that stuff. So componentry is super important. So our products, our entry point, which is our Ranger, starts out at $2,700.
Okay.
And then we have everything from that to a Jeep bike, our Jeep e-bike, and that's the, our most capable overlanding e-bike in the world, for that matter, and that goes up to $6,400. So $2,700 to $6,400 is the range that we play.